Everton were beaten by Aston Villa. Dennis Mortimer is the one present Villa player who took part in that success 7 years ago. Back from suspension tonight comes Peter Withe, once an Everton supporter. And back from injury, Steve McMahon, an Everton player until last summer. Nigel Spink is also fit again to resuming goals. Adrian Heath is Everton's man in form, 9 goals in his last 9 games. But his opposite number, Gary Shaw, was publicly criticised last Saturday by his manager Tony Barton. And Barton admits he's gambling on an improvement in Shaw's attitude by keeping him in the side. Everton then kick off. The pitch in marvellous condition considering the freezing temperatures here because of Everton's under-soil heating. And no problems for the referee tonight in terms of the pitch. Referee Alan Saunders from Newcastle. There may be perhaps a problem later on with the mist. It's been swirling around Goodison Park in the last hour and a half. Adrian Heath jumping with Des Bremner. Aston Villa
can point to a league record.
Impressive record in this competition. 3 times winners and twice losing finalists. Alan Irvine. And interesting there that Colin Gibson was in so sharply. The Villa manager Tony Barton feeling that Everton's main threat might come from Irvine and from Kevin Sheedy on Everton's left. Gibson perhaps under orders. Spink's come a long way and was positive. Nigel Spink missed the match at Norwich on Saturday with a shoulder injury. Bailey. And Williams taking the ball fairly from Heath and then giving it to Sheedy only after Williams in turn had been sent flying, and the referee just has a word with Heath. And then he's precise with his placing of the ball, and Bremner takes the free kick short to Steve McMahon as the Everton fans send up a boo or two. The player they used to admire so much. It's the man wearing his shirt. Now Kevin Richardson taking it forward for Everton. As one might expect, a frantic start. A game that is so important to both clubs. Richardson, sharp. Then McMahon for Villa, neatly cushioned by Gary Shaw, who has so much skill, there's no doubt about his talent. And Walters is onside. Shaw going to the near post, Peter Withe in the middle, and John Bailey there first. A ball that the defender had to deal with. Walters suddenly found himself in the clear. And Shaw had gone near post, Withe was coming in behind him, Bailey got there first. Villa have brought Alan Evans forward to augment the power in the air of Peter Withe. McMahon, that really was a case of in too much of a hurry. Sheedy, Shaw unable to adjust. This is Heath. Sheedy, Richardson in space inside him. Reid has got forward in this Everton attack, but we have to go back, and that reflects credit on Villa's organisation. Sharp. Heath lay off, collected by Sheedy. Heath again. Breaks for Reid. Irvine falling for it to Everton's right. They left Sheedy. And now Heath. First opportunity for Everton. It's taken 20 minutes to come. Villa rather attracted to covering Alan Irvine, and they left Kevin Sheedy here. And then Heath darting in behind Mortimer on the stretch, couldn't keep it down. Howard Kendall, the Everton manager, on the extreme left of the Everton bench, was in the last Everton team that got glory, winning the league title here when Kendall was a player in 1970, 14 years ago. Shaw, here's Mortimer for Shaw, and Ratcliffe obstructed him, surely. Indirect free kick. In essence there, the quality of Gary Shaw, a silky turn that really produced the foul, and a genuine possibility for Aston Villa. The arm was raised by the referee initially, so although the ball is outside the area, it seemed to be indicated as an indirect free kick. Walters has joined the wall. Evans hits the wall. Gibson finds a way through it as the linesman flags for offside. Villa as yet haven't produced the save from Neville Southall. With 17 minutes of the first half remaining. Heath, then Sharp, now Sheedy. And Heath going in. It's gone in, goal given. And they've run to Sheedy. Heath clearly didn't get a touch. And as Kevin Sheedy played it in, it deflected off Alan Kirbishley, and they all seemed to miss it as Heath went in. Everton lead. And certainly in Sheedy's mind was a cross. And it looked to me as though after the ball deflected off Alan Kirbishley, it beat both Heath and the goalkeeper and ended up in the back of the Villa net. Walters. Kevin Ratcliffe here has certainly matured for club and for country in the last year or so. 21 caps now for Wales. Ratcliffe with an impetuous challenge that gets his name recorded for flattening Gary Shaw. Maybe he was trying to get the ball, but Shaw just nicked it from him, and Ratcliffe got short. Evans then with the free kick. And with knocking it down for Shaw in that definitive Aston Villa style. He drops for Reed. Here's Stevens. Sharp falling for the early cross. Stevens opted for Heath. his shadow, Bremner. And Bremner was brought down. Bremner. Now Reed. Heath. And Irvine was flipped around the ankles by Bremner. And just as Ratcliffe was a minute or two ago, Bremner is booked for a late challenge. There's Bremner, who of course operated in midfield in Villa's championship winning side and European Cup winning side as well. And Gary Stevens with the free kick for Everton. Steve McMahon with the clearance. Well, they would rather see their team pushing forward, but Kevin Ratcliffe concerned that there are no slip-ups and that a lead is protected to the interval.
From Aston to go to the first aid room. Terry Tuffy from Aston to go to the first aid room.
Gibson. Well from with. McMahon. Here's Williams. Into stoppage time. Shaw. Relief initially as Mountfield got possession for Everton and then gave it away. But the half-time whistle goes, and in a semi-final you're grateful for any type of goal, and Everton got a strange one with Kevin Cheedy's attempted cross, surely deflected in by Alan Kirby. He had some scares along their route as well. 4th Division Chesterfield drew here. Everton beat Coventry in the very last minute. And then there was the experience at Oxford, where they came so close to going out. And Kevin Richardson with strapping now on a badly sprained right wrist. Heath. Adrian Heath confirming at half-time that he didn't get any touch at all as the ball bobbled through on the goal that Everton have credited to Kevin Sheedy. Dennis Mortimer, born in Liverpool and very much a Liverpool fan as a lad. With another of the Liverpudlians in the Villa side. Sharp for Everton. Williams ahead of Sheedy, but Everton get the throw. Five minutes played in the second half. Everton still leading by 1 goal. Sheedy. Here's Richardson. Ratcliffe. Kevin Richardson again. Really one of the unappreciated players at Goodison Park. He's worked hard to make a niche for himself in midfield, but working hard for Villa here is Mark Walters to take it away from Stevens and get Villa's throw. Mortimer. Bremner looking for With, but it was easily cut out by Everton. And now Reed. Cleverly past McMahon, bouncing off Evans. And now now Sharp, faced by Williams, and his first touch let him down, really. Widened the angle, but Bailey was arriving. Richardson. He's got a good eye for goal for a player who's basically doing a defensive job in midfield, Kevin Richardson. He scored in the Milk Cup here against Oxford United, and he wasn't far away then. Not frightened to go forward on the counter-attack, Kevin Ratcliffe, because he's got the pace to do so. He really is outstandingly quick, even by First Division standards. As a defender, his pace at times gets him out of trouble if he does make an error. Reed. Will Heath get in here? Well, Spink was more decisive, although the crowd behind that goal were protesting that Bremner held off Adrian Heath to allow the goalkeeper a free passage to the ball. With now Sheedy, stabbed forward by Richardson. That was cleverly done by Evans, confidently done too, not so the pass. Richardson. Well, inevitably there have been more late tackles in a match of this importance than in your run-of-the-mill First Division encounter. And Sheedy trying to catch Villa out with a quickly taken free kick in Sharp's direction. Spink off his line. But there was a moment earlier where Adrian Heath felt he was held off by Bremner as Spink came to collect. Irvin. Reed. Irvin with Mortimer chasing. Heath and Sheedy. Well, Kevin Sheedy again showing an awareness in front of goal. His goal tonight has taken him into double figures for the season already from the left side of midfield. A proud total that, and he wasn't far away. Mountfield drops though for Walters. Not past Stevens this time. Can he produce the cross? For With and Mortimer. Well, Peter With, who is such a threat at the far post, has had to wait a while for some service tonight, and Mark Walters this time got the cross in. With in the perfect position, Southall couldn't hold, and Mortimer following in, it went behind for a goal kick. But the near miss has given those who come from the West Midlands something to cheer about at last. There is just a suspicion that maybe Everton's weakness in the centre of defence is in the air. Dennis Mortimer desperately close to an equaliser. Push by Heath, judging by the referee's indication. Costing an elbow out. Stevens, Irvin. McMahon, sharper to it than Richardson. Walters is just offside. Territorially, Aston Villa have had the advantage in the second half. Peter With, who used to sell programmes at this club, an Everton supporter, doing his best to put the club that he loved out of the Milk Cup. McMahon. Sheedy. Now Bailey. And it's Everton's turn to swing forward after some 10 minutes when they've been rather pushed back. Has to settle for the throw. Bailey. Evans took charge. Ratcliffe dispossessed by Shaw. Mortimer making one of those characteristic bursts again from midfield. They were particularly a feature of Villa's championship-winning season. The attendance at Goodison Park, 40,006. Remarkable when you consider the attendance for the last league game here was 13,000 against Notts County. Bailey. Sheedy. Now Heath. A bit disappointed with his control, or rather lack of it. Richardson. Reed. Really has been a skirmish of a game from start to finish. Reed. Favoured Heath as it dropped. Irvin's cross. Only out from Brenner as far as Richardson. 2-0! And Kevin Richardson holds them away to say, don't hug me because you'll hurt my arm. What a difference that could make. And there are 8 minutes left. And it was Irvin's cross. Bremner's header only as far as Richardson, who steered it into the bottom corner past Spink. It's only his second goal of the season. His first came against Oxford, also in the Milk Cup, and that was an important one for the club. But this could mean even more. 21-year-old Kevin Richardson. Don't be too surprised that he hit the target. I remember him once getting 5 in a reserve game in the early part of his career. And he knew where the goal was then. Mountfield needed the second header. Gibson. Now Mortimer. Walters finding Everton players coming at him in droves. McMahon. Curvishly charging into Bailey. But it's only a throw, and it's Villa's. McMahon. Richardson, whose job in this side, I must stress, is primarily a defensive one. But he cropped up in just the right spot for his side. And it's Richardson now who's urging those around him to mark tightly at this Villa corner. Aston Villa have sent Colin Gibson across to take it, to use his left foot. There's plenty of movement from Villa. Oh! Everton feel there was a hand. Villa feel there was a handball. Peter With got highest there. Southall couldn't claim it off the bar. Southall lost it. Shaw was right in there. And was that handball by Richardson? And Irvine gets it away. It looked to me as though Kevin Richardson may have stuck out a hand then. Right on the post. And Gary Shaw peeled away and went straight to the referee, who only awarded the corner. The incident coming with some 90 seconds remaining, and Aston Villa, they feel they have a genuine grievance. It wasn't the bandaged hand, it was the good one. And the final whistle goes, it's 2-0. And Kevin Richardson, who certainly will be accused of handling on his line in the final seconds, as we look at that incident again, after making it 2-0, 7 minutes from time for Everton. But after Southall had lost the ball here, Gary Shaw with a prod towards goal, Richardson with the left hand, and Everton escape. It's been